Not trying to flex, but my YouTube history is legit. 35 Dekar vids in a row. Are you interested in Valorant? Not really. What if we both put on our VR headsets and played Striking Vipers together? Okay, Ichigo, but I get to be the girl. So like when you do your Q, it's a lot slower than it used to be. Are you sure you want to try this? I've never kissed a boy before. We are mates, you know? God. Even before the game started, what I was trying to get at is that the people, both in the past and present situations, also share part of the blame, not just a matter of capitalism at work. They are products of their upbringing as well as of society. I don't blame those people. I don't attribute blame to those people. It's basically what happened in history leading up to that point led to a quantized state for Germany where they were going to go one of two ways. They would either attempt to run it back, bring it back, get big and strong and conquest, win at capitalism, or something else. If not then, 5 years later, it was just a state of unrest for the people. That just sounds overly deterministic for large numbers of people. For a society, for a culture, for a country, determinism is fucking pretty sound. And then if you are complaining about determinism for someone who, rather than protest, potentially lose their life, potentially get their friends killed, their family killed, lose everything, and potentially not even have any effect, what's the point for them? You see apathy in Americans? I never blame the apathetic. That's like blaming the victim. That's like seeing a chick got raped and thinking she shouldn't have dressed like that. That's not, no. You don't blame them. You blame the... That is who is at fault. Who was at fault for Nazi Germany? The ruling class. Just the ones that supported the rise of Hitler. Go and look at the individuals in our society today who are white supremacists. Go look at them and tell me that they aren't a product of their life. They have a shitty life, they have a shitty family life, they got shitty friends, they're probably low IQ, they're ugly, never had sex. The list goes on and on and on. When somebody has fucking nothing going for them and somebody else says, you can blame this guy, you can blame them, they are the reason that your life sucks. It's easier for them to take that at face value and think, you know what, you're right, it is their fault. So you can't really blame those people. I will shame them till the end of time. If you come into my chat with racism or something, if you're a fucking moron, I will put you down like the moron you are. But they are not at fault for their circumstance. Their entire life is like that because it is a product of society. Their life, that person who is a loser because there are other people who are winners. If someone's struggling to pay their bills, but Jeff Bezos is breaking records with his dragon's hoard of gold every single year, I don't look at the poor person and think, wow, you're a failure. You really suck at life, don't you? It's not their fault. Is it Jeff Bezos' fault entirely? No. Just because he's the winner doesn't mean that he's the sole proprietor of this. It's a systemic thing, or the byproduct of pride or jealousy. You think pride is why people try to attain more and more and more? Is pride greed? Not to value and employ men of superior ability is the way to keep people from rivalry among themselves. Not to prize articles which are difficult to procure is the way to keep them from becoming thieves. Not to show them what is likely to excite their desires is the way to keep their minds from disorder, if you see what I mean. What about the points at which they've made choices? Oh, in any given point in time where you make a choice. You make a choice, right? And it's like a thug. It's like a thug in fucking inner city who is debating whether he wants to be a gangbanger. Does he want to be a made man? Does he want to run drugs? Does he want to run the street? Does he want to steal? Does he want to fucking jack vans? Delivery vans and trucks and shit. Does he want to do these things? That guy doesn't start at killing. Of course, I mean, for an initiation, some of them might, but where their moral compass lies it'll stretch. This guy he steals at fucking 16. He's just stealing non-stop. He steals from every store he goes to. Next, he breaks into a house to burglarize them, right? He keeps doing that. It moves up. A dog is protecting the house this time, and he's just not having it. He had a shitty day. He kills the dog. Says, fuck it, I'm gonna kill the dog and rob them. He moves forward with that. He already took a life. He'll kill any pet now if it gets in his way, if he's having a bad day, if he feels he has to. It inch by inch by inch by inch, this person becomes a monster. For the vast majority of these people, they are products of society. They have been backed into a corner. They're told by every teacher they ever had, they're fucking stupid. Maybe they're told by their parents, they're fucking stupid. Except it's not parents, it's one parent. Their dad is in prison, doing fucking life for possession of weed. Their mom is a junkie, because that's the only way she can get by without fucking hating every minute of her life. She has to drown it out. Fucking heroin or something. Alcoholism, anything, right? All these little things, and those aren't even little things, these are big fucking things. All these things that sum up their life. I cannot pass judgment on these people. Put me in that situation, do I do the same? I got out of the trap. I was lucky. That wasn't me being good at anything. It was my dad got a job. My dad, not even my biological father, never met the guy. Don't care to. Doesn't fucking matter to me. I'd like to know my ancestry. I'd like to know my genome, but I don't care to know the guy because I don't need to. I've got a father. I've got a dad who raised me. I was lucky. I have a mom who raised me. They might not have spoken as well as anyone else on earth. They might not have educated me very well or been able to help me with my math or anything like that. Just because things weren't perfect for me doesn't mean I wasn't extremely lucky. Self-awareness is important. You could have a shitty life and not become a shitty person. Sure, I'm better than the vast majority of you guys. I do more for society simply out of the goodness in my heart than you guys do. That isn't me being better. There's nothing better about that. I don't pass judgment on any of you because you don't go out of your way to help other people. This isn't something that you judge others for. You don't do that. Look at their entire life and think, wow, that's a human. Crazy. In the heat of the moment, you can pass a quick judgment of them for whatever bullshit they're getting up to. But at the end of the day, it's like, this person's not evil, nor would I say that I would do any better in their shoes. Miss the auto. Oh, it's because I have tenacity. Nice, he flashed. Cool. But, it works a little against this guy, I guess. Oh, and add an Esh. Oh, we got lucky there. Was that tick rate? The missed auto? No. The last half a second of your back channel cannot be interrupted. Why is it Iron Child temporary? Because the other one got a 2 week for quoting somebody. I'm so glad you are playing Riven. I'm not glad I have fucking tenacity instead of alacrity this game. I took tenacity last game because it was the Udyr stuns, the Lysandra stun snare, and what else was it? It was like someone else bought Brand, I think. But Brand went AFK pretty fucking early. See? Yeah. Ugh. I ain't gonna like this. Here comes Trundle. Fucking dick. No, I let him get the fucking thing off. I'm dead. Okay, cool. Maybe not. His Q has increased range. I let him get that auto off. Guess Trundle trolled you. I say good job? It really wasn't. Aw. Barely. Chubby guy. Vast majority of people, the people who fucking, let's say someone who is stuck in the trap and never escaped, but still doesn't resort to drugs and crime and shit. That's the exception. What do you want? Just like the people in Nazi Germany who did quote-unquote the right thing, right? Someone who helped people escape, helped hide people. That would be the exception. It's all good and fun to pretend like you would do the same and think, yeah, I'm morally superior. I would have done that. But I could point at chat and the vast majority of you fucks wouldn't. Poor guy, dude. It's like, yo, I got ignited. He's dead. Negative. I'm alive and well. Many artists say they weren't focused on anything of what was happening. They were just focused on their craft. Yeah, like most people, dude. Plus, what's happening right now? Right now in America, dude. What are we doing to refugees and their families? Who out of you is stopping? Who has done a damn thing? Yes, go ahead and pass judgment on those in history who did things that you now, today, according to our sensibilities, deem wrong. Okay. Things a bit hypocritical, man. The world was a real savage place up until relatively recently. I mean, it still fucking is, honestly. In regards to what we could be, bunch of fucking savages, man. But I'm better than these people. You are, Zombie. I agree. I agree with that. A lot of you are definitely better than the majority of other Twitch chats. I could agree with that. Just flash. Dickhead trying to take another of my kills? Fuck out of here with that. I was just saying, I don't think there's anything wrong with being apolitical. No. I don't judge anyone who's apolitical. Tom is. He doesn't know shit about politics. You know why? Because he doesn't care to. Very, very different from a lot of people who do care, but come to the wrong conclusions. Oh, look at that. Yo, they just smashed my team. Walk up on this shit, bro. Because children don't get your sense of humor. Yeah, stupid people don't understand my humor. And I like it that way. I just laugh when he talks about poop. They're not stupid. Oh, they're stupid in regards to this. It's like I'm stupid when it comes to music, or rhythm, or the vast majority of sports. I suck dick at soccer. I'm terrible at fucking tennis. I'm garbage at table tennis. I'm stupid at those things. My hands are dumb. Comes to playing them. Report Ash. Ash is 4-1 with the Yumi. Griefing. Goodbye, you bitch. Ash, where are you? Does he still play Rengar? I hate you so much. Stupid doesn't mean inferior. In the relative situation, yes. Overall, no. Someone who is intentionally stupid, ignorant, someone who refuses to open their eyes and listen, open their eyes and ears and listen, they're stupid in more situations. You're my pet. I accidentally stepped on her. Stupid can be happy. Yeah, absolutely. Doesn't mean they're abjectly inferior to you, though. Just because you're smarter than they are. You're just better than them at most things. In most situations. My elo doesn't exist in NA. What's the worst server? Worst region that is auto-birthed into Worlds? NA. Worst wildcard? Probably Latin America South, I think? Wow. An awesome dude. No! Okay. Ah, almost got the, What about turkey? I'm not sure if turkey is worse. Maybe it is. Oh, that's what would be cool. You know how MSI occurs for, like, the major regions? We should have, like, an MSI for the lesser regions. That'd be cool. See, Osh? He's not as good as Schernfire. Schernfire is the best Osh player. Stop hitting me. What the fuck? What was the Yumi interaction right there? Bro, I missed 3 autos there. Have you had sex with femoids? Liboid femtards. Oh, he burned a hole in my ass. Oh, come on. An enemy has been
Double kill.
Ah, come on. Okay. We have a Kiana? I hit either. Fuck that. It's his lucky day. Show us the second monitor, cutie. Better report you for being so much better than them, haha. Wow, give report a noob. Rad like coming to your house to fuck your mum. Here you go again, you simp. Pokey yikes. If you're so butthurt about Pokey being the cooler swagger and more beautiful streamer, then why don't you just stop and think about what she means to me? I give her my paycheck. I almost had to take out a mortgage just to buy food, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Pokemon breeds when I sub each month. She gives me a smile, so it's worth it. Sorry for rambling. I just can't deal with you pathetic simps.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story, and I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.